Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today we are going to learn about the writing pattern we follow in our school. The name of that writing pattern is Nelson script. What is the name? Nelson script. First of all, I would like to tell you that the 4 lines you write on, they have certain names. The first line is called the skyline. That line is red in color. The next 2 middle lines, gray lines, are called grass lines, and the last red line is called root line. In that way, the small alphabets which start from the skyline are called sky letters. The letters which are written between 2 lines are called grass letters, and the letters which touch the root line are called root letters. As you can see in this picture, the letters written in the first line, L, K, F, T, D, H, B, are starting from the skyline are called sky letters. And in the next 2 lines, the letters C, O, I, E, Z, V, W, X, S, A, U, R, N, M are written in between 2 lines are called grass letters. And in the last line, the letters P, Q, J, Y, G are touching the last root line are called root letters. There are certain terms we use for writing the alphabets. The first line is called the straight line. The next line is called sleeping line. And the next 2 are called slant lines. This is a semicircle. For making a round for alphabets, we use the word semicircle. This is the writing pattern of our alphabets. The first letter is letter A. All the capital letters start from the skyline. The capital A, we will write it like 2 slant lines and a sleeping line in the middle. For small a, you're going to make a semicircle between the grass lines and then make its tail. Letter B, the capital letter B will make a straight line from the skyline, then 2 semicircles like its tummy. Then the small b, you'll write it like straight line from the skyline, and in between 2 grass lines you'll make a semicircle. The C, capital and small, would be simple semicircles. For letter D, for capital letter D, you'll make a straight line from the skyline and make 1 big semicircle touching the skyline and the grass line. For the small letter D, you have to make a semicircle between 2 grass lines and then go up, touch the skyline, then come down, make a tail. Letter E, for capital letter E, you will make a straight line from the skyline and then 3 sleeping lines. For small letter E, you will make a semicircle between 2 grass lines and then make a loop. For letter F, make a straight line and then 2 sleeping lines. For small letter F, it's a sky letter, so it will touch the skyline, make a little round, come down, make a straight line, touch the second grass line, and then on the first grass line, make a sleeping line. Letter G, make 1 semicircle like C, and then from the first grass line, make a small straight line, touching the second grass line. For small letter G, you have to make a semicircle and then come down, touch the root line and make a tail. For letter H, you have to make 2 straight lines from the skylines and a sleeping line in the middle. For small h, you have to make a straight line and in between 2 lines, 2 grass lines, you have to make a round, and then a tail. For I is simple as a straight line, the capital I, and the small I would be written in between two grass lines and a dot at the top. J, capital J, make a straight line and then a tail inwards. The small j is as same as the capital J, but it will start from the grass line and it will touch the root line, and it has a dot on the head. K, straight line, then an inward slant line, then an outward slant line. Small k, make a straight line and then make two slant lines inward and outward between grass lines, and then make a small tail. For L, you have to make a straight line and then there is a sleeping line at the second grass line. For small l, you have to make a straight line and then the little tail. For letter M, you have to make two straight lines and then a slant line outward and a slant line inward. For small m, you have to make a straight small line between two grass lines and then make a turn, touch the second grass line, go up again, turn again, come down and make a tail. For N, capital N, you have to make a straight line, then a slant line outward, then make a straight line again. Small n, make a small straight line between the two grass lines and make one turn, come down, touch the grass line and make a tail. O, capital O is a shape of an oval. And it doesn't look like a circle, it's an oval. And a small o is as same as the capital O, but it will be written in between two grass lines. P, make a straight line and one semicircle in between the skyline and the first grass line as its tummy. The small p is as same as the capital P, but it will be written in between the grass line and it will touch the root line. Q, you have to make an O-like oval and then there's a small slant line touching the second grass line. For small q, you have to make a semicircle, come down, touch the root line and then a tail outward. R, make a straight line, then like P you have to make its tummy, then there's a slanting line touching the second grass line. For small r, you have to make a straight small line between the grass lines and then you have to make a small tail on the grass line. S is like a semicircle between skyline and grass line and the other way semicircle, and the small s is as same as the capital S, but it will be written in between two grass lines. T, capital T, make a straight line and there's a sleeping line on the skyline. Small t, make a straight line and then make its tail and make a sleeping line on the grass line. U is this starting from the skyline, make a straight line, turn and then continue to go up, touch the skyline again. Small u is as same as the capital U, but small u has a tail. V, capital V and small v have the same formations. They both are written with the outward and inward slant lines, but the capital letter will be written from the skyline and the small v will be written in between the grass lines. W, for W, big and small, they have the same formation. You have to write like two V's together. You have to make a V, then make again a V for both the capital and small W. X. The capital X and small x has the same formation. The capital X will start from the skyline, the outward slant line, and then an inward slant line will cut the first slant line. The small x will be written the same way, but it will be written in between two grass lines. Y. Capital Y will start from the skyline, a small slant line outward, and the big slant line inward will touch the grass line. Small y, you have to make U-like between the two grass lines, come down, touch the root line, and then a tail inwards. For Z, you have to make a sleeping line on the skyline, then a slant line, touch the grass line, and then there is again a sleeping line on the grass line. The small z has the same formation like capital Z, but it will be written in between two grass lines. I hope this lecture will definitely help you out in writing the perfect formation for A to Z. Thank you very much. Take care.